off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
It's a pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Brady now on first down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
a good pickup there, 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sean Bunting on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 7. First down, Philadelphia.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Brady going to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
On first down, Brady going up top for Miller. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8.
First and goal.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. But now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Flushed out right. Oh, going for Sanders down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down and then some. 36 yards. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, 36 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 75 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Eagles.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36.
From the 36, Wentz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. 1st down and more for Jackson. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Gain of 19 yards.
Now Wentz.
1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
In 3 at the 8.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Second down and
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
17 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught at the 25.
I'm only going to be able to
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 62 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Brady now on first down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 45 on second down. Brady, and he finds Gronk. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. It's a foot race. The 40, 30,
have some
10,
of this.
5,
have some of this.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Buccaneers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
Here's Brady. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll go again to Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of
nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Brady finding Godwin there for Buccaneer first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Brady to throw, and it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Buccaneers 22, Eagles 21.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And it's second down.
5-yard line.
To throw, Wentz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. One final try now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end. But